We are live. We're a little bit late today, but nevertheless, we are having another stream. So welcome, welcome. Um, Today we are going to be drinking pecan beer. First time trying pecan beer. It's a De La Vega's pecan beer. I believe, it's brewed in Moriarty, New Mexico, but I believe they get the pecans from Las Cruces. So as you can see there's the Oregon Mountains, but yeah, it's pecan beer. First time I'm going to try that. But anyway, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Weekend is here. I'm going to put you guys down for a minute so I can open this. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a great work week, a great school week. If you got any plans for the weekend, feel free to chat below. I'm trying to open this with a key. If I can get it open. There we go. Finally got it open. I'm trying to open it with a key. But let's give pecan beer a try. Las Cruces pecan beer a try. They have a pecan bar and grill down there as well. I actually do get a nutty pecan taste to it. It's actually really good. I have a green chili beer too that I want to do a review on, so we'll do that later this next week. Draco Palm says, "What is the tallest palm you have?" I'll show you. Melania, it's my birthday. Can you sing happy birthday? Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hope you have a great birthday. It's actually my cousin's birthday yesterday, so she just turned 18. So yeah, there's one of the palm trees there, but my tallest one, there's a Canary Island date palm too, growing in 7A7B, zone 7A7B. What's up, Paul Walker? It's a good name. Let's see. Bonk says hi. Sunshine says my power went out. Hopefully it comes back on, because it's not good. If it's nighttime, it's not good to have the power out. This is one of my tallest palms right here. This California fan palm I got from Home Depot in Las Cruces, and it's a really good deal, $20 for this big palm. It's potted, but it's in a small pot. As you can see there, but the trunk is huge. Sorry about the traffic, but the fronds on there too, the fronds are massive. I mean, here's a beer bottle, and comparing the fronds to the beer bottle, it's huge. Comparing the beer bottle to the trunk, as you can see, definitely really big. The other big one too I have here is the blue Mexican fan palm as well. Gorgeous. This one is this is the biggest one I have. This one is probably about 4 feet tall, about 4 feet tall, 4.5 feet tall, but looks great. Had a great year of growth, looking amazing at night, as always. As you can see there, all the palms look great at night. This one, there's three California fan palms in this pot right here, but they're all growing perfectly fine. I just repotted them too. Go check out the palm video updates that I did. This one I dug out of the ground in Las Cruces roadside, right there off Avenida de Mesilla and I-10. I dug this one out. This one's about 3 years old, so I dug it out 2021. So it's pretty old, well, getting there, but it's had a rough year. This was in Santa Fe for a couple years, so my aunt was taking care of it, and you know, now I brought it here so it can survive a little bit better and get stronger. But it's had a rough time. It only has like 4 fronds on it, but should have some more later on. The sable grew a lot too this year, opening up another frond right there too. But it's had a great year of growth for the sable. Really happy with the amount of growth that it has, pushing better fronds. And then these two right here, my 2 fastest seed growing palms. Let me shed some light on them. There you go. These are my 2 fastest seed grown palms and these are all from the same one right here. So those 3 right there, it's hard to see, but there's 3 of them in there. There's a small, medium, and there's the large one, along with these 2. They're all the same age, from the same tree, but these ones are really huge, as you can see. Growing really good. Comparing a beer bottle to them, pretty big. So yeah, these ones grew a lot within the last year. If you go back and watch my old videos from last year, you'll see how much smaller these were. The Mediterranean fan palm too has grown a lot. There's packed with fronds in here, ton of them. So too many to see and count, but that crown is loaded with fronds, and it has 2 trunks coming out there. There's one, and second one right there. So 2 trunks. And like I said, we got the Canary Island date palm over here, got from Phoenix, and this thing's massive. I mean, here's a beer bottle again for reference, and this frond is so much longer. It's about 3.5 feet tall, well, long I should say, but more growth. 2 new fronds right there, this one and this one, and there's the trunk on it, looking pretty good. So all these palm trees have been doing good. I have some for sale too, so if you're wanting to buy some, if you're in the local New Mexico, Albuquerque area, or just in New Mexico in general, I could sell them. Like, I need to separate these, but like all these ones I have here, really healthy and growing good, and those will end up like these palm trees right here. So that will end up like that. And I have some seedlings in here as well. Ponytail palm, majesty palm. So yeah, everything's looking good though. But let's read some of the comments. Happy Friday, everybody, though. I just can't stress that enough. It's Friday. Let's see. There's Mexican Van Palms. Boogie says, go, everyone who's still here in the chat, go check out Boogie's channel. He's a friend of mine, and he does a lot of video game videos as well. Go check out Boogie with 5 O's. He's the guy with the Ice Cube picture as a profile. Let's see. Okay. Draco Palm says the date palm from seed. No, actually, I bought that one at Lowe's back in 2022 in Tempe, Arizona, and I got it when it was a little palm, and I think it was like only in a 3-gallon pot, and now it's gotten huge. That thing has grown a lot, and I might eventually have to bare root it to where I'll have to remove all the dirt and trim some of the fronds off just so I can keep it small, because I can't afford to keep it big, especially being in this climate. That palm tree shouldn't even be in this climate, but it is. They think they're rated for like zone 9, but we're zone 7A, 7B. Let's see. Draco Palm says I have a Mexican fan palm, a little bit taller than that California fan palm. I have the one I showed you, the one I dug out of the ground in Las Cruces. That one is a Mexican fan palm. So I have only one of those temporarily. It's my aunt's. I gave it to her, and the big one I did have, it was a sister palm to that tree. I dug them out same time. Well, unfortunately, mine died because it got big, but I kept it outside, tried to overprotect it, and it died. So lesson learned, stick with California fan palms. I do have that Mexican though right there. You Missed My Heart says, do you listen to Talk Toi? Don't believe I've heard of them, and so no, I haven't. Let's see. Swiper Fox says hi. What's up, Swiper Fox? Swiper no swiping. James Day says free Diddy. Oh man, ever since Diddy was convicted, it's all you hear now, and it's kind of crazy because you never think someone like that would have done something, but he did. 777 Lucky Slots has a waving emoji with a laughing emoji. Sunshine says, what happens when my power is out at night? And it's night, because it is. I wish you the best of luck. Hope you have some flashlights. I hope you have some candles, or a backup generator, because that's probably the best solution right now. Because, yeah, if you don't, then you're going to be without power. I do recommend conserving your phone battery and maybe having another device that can shine light if you need it. And if you need to take a shower or something, then you can go. And if you have a gas stove, just light the pilot and boil some water or something. But 7-Eleven says, my boy drinking, talking about palms, my type of dude. That's the only way to talk about palms. Drinking and enjoying the nice, beautiful evening of palm trees. Look how nice this one looks against the wall right there. California fan palm. I had this one over the winter, since last year. So it's about a year old that I've had it, but it looks amazing with the spotlight. So, and it's nighttime, so it's always nice. I don't usually vlog at night, well, live stream at night, but let's see. Lay Moyer says, nice grow. I swear, every live stream, I am always constantly having to apologize for the people like driving by. It's so annoying. It was 94 today. It was hot. Another hot day. Palms loved it. Out here in the open ground area, like outside and you're against the walls and all that's probably closer to 100 degrees, if not hotter. So another hot day. Cool off now. Cowboy Turtle says he's so cool. Dennis Simpson says, at the moment, a cop leaves his cup on your hood and comes back to drinking X-Lax. No backup, LOL. 7-Eleven says, now show us your grass. In fact, I just cut the grass today, a couple hours ago. Yep, there's the grass, looking good. It's a fescue blend. It's not. I would have loved the Kentucky bluegrass, but I didn't get the option to get that, so all I have is the fescue. But nevertheless, looking really good. Artificial turf doesn't even come close to what real grass looks like. Ryan Anderson says, if you don't down that beer in 10 seconds, I'm about to crash out. Let's see. This is what I grow. This, in case you guys are wondering, this is the good stuff that I grow. This is all palm trees, really. Like I said, when you live in a city that you can't really grow palms in, or like people don't really know you can grow palms here, because California fan palms will survive. But not many people know that, so there's a few good-sized ones around town, but unfortunately, not many people grow them. So I'm one of the few that do. Looks amazing. Love palm trees. Definitely a nice tropical plant that you typically don't see in this area. Here are all the ones that I'm selling too, so if any of you guys want them, let me know. Contact me at albeanster69@gmail.com, or leave a comment and I'll get to it. So yeah, I'm selling all these. We can talk prices if you want, if you're interested, but they will look like this. In about a year or so, they will look like this. 2 years, well, they'll look a little smaller like these ones, but they get bigger and bigger every year. I also forgot to show you the Trachycarpus fortunae, the windmill palm over here. Turn off the lights. You guys can see how gorgeous that looks against the wall there. So yeah, it's actually pushing another frond right there, so it's about ready to open that one. Not that one, but really big fronds as well. So here's the other grass too, in case you guys were wondering. But let's see, who else has Sunrise and Edelin says, save me, my BFF is gonna kidnap me. If that's genuinely true, I recommend talking to the police about that. And if I had a location, but maybe someone else can help. But yeah, get rid of people that are like that. If that's true, I wish the best of luck for you. And like I said, don't date those kind of people. Me personally, I'm a really good person. To my knowledge, I definitely think I'm great. And if a girl doesn't want to date me, then they're missing out. But single most for my whole life, but maybe one day that will change. I am available. But let's see. Trump 2024. Yep, Trump all the way. We need Trump, and now more than ever. Kamala Harris doesn't even know what she's talking about. She doesn't have a plan. She's only going to help a limited amount of people, and that's it. She's committing to all these promises, but she's not going to do it. At least with Trump, we were better off financially. Yeah, the guy says a lot of stupid stuff, and he just said he was going to go bomb another third world country, but I'm like, which he shouldn't have said, because they tried to assassinate him and he blames it on another country. I mean, but hey, we still need him now more than ever. So let's save America and vote Trump 2024. Draco Palm says, do not free Diddy, leave his in jail. Okay. Yeah, definitely don't let him out. There's so many memes about Diddy right now. It's so funny. There's so many different things about Diddy, and it's kind of fun. Like I said, it's one of those things you ruin your career, and now you're known for, everybody now knows you for this. You live your fame, you lived your whole life, you lived a lifetime. You lived a lifetime in your life, and you still have a long ways in your life to go. And to end it like that, that's pretty sad. 7-Eleven says nice fescue and good picnic grass. Fescue is good picnic grass. It is. I mean, it's a good grass. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the Kentucky bluegrass a little more, just because it's better, and darker, and it's just much better than fescue. But fescue's good. Lindsay Monroe says has tennis balls. Tennis balls was good. Or Lindsay Monroe tennis ball says was good. Not bad, not much. Just chilling, kicking it. Friday, enjoying this pecan beer. It's actually quite unique and different. You do get a lot of the nutty taste to it. It's not bad. I think you guys would like it. As you can see there, it's pecan beer. It has the Oregon Mountains in the background with the pecan orchard. It was brewed in Moriarty, but it was like the ingredients are brought from Cruces, is from what I believe. Anyway, what made you get into palm trees? Okay, well, I've always liked palm trees to a point. Palm trees are just one of those things I've always liked. But when I was planning on going down to Las Cruces, because I had never been there, I lived in New Mexico my whole life. I live in New Mexico my whole life. Never been to Las Cruces, and I've always wondered what it's like down there, because I hear it's bigger than Santa Fe, and I hear it's much better. So I took a trip down there, and I was looking on Google Maps, and I was looking just to check out the city through Google Maps, and I've noticed they have palm trees down there, and I was like, whoa, there's actually big palm trees growing down there, and even El Paso and all that. And I'm like, okay, I definitely got to go now. And I said, I'm not going to leave without a palm tree. So I came back with palm trees, and I've been growing them since 2021. And now I've kind of gotten to the point where I know how to take care of them really well, and they're doing just fine. Need to get more grow lights for the winter, but other than that, they did amazing last winter in the garage with little to no light. I mean, very little light with the grow lights, but they helped. Draco Palms even says Trump 2024. Everyone, you gotta go for Trump, man. You gotta vote for him. You know, you can't go and vote for Kamala. She's, like I said, unless you want to live miserably like you did with Biden. And the only reason people are not voting for Trump is because they can't stand him, and that's the only reason that they don't want to vote for him, just because they can't stand him. Everyone knows that Trump is a lot better off with. We're a lot better off with Trump. I mean, you know, we're gonna be, and when it comes to money, money comes first. When it comes to having to live in this day and age, so yeah, we better have Trump win. We need him. He has my vote. He had my early vote. He had and like I said, we need him because America's gonna suffer even more if we don't get Trump now. Then like I said, we're gonna live, if not worse, than what we were before. And it's sad to see, because people are always like, my rights, my abortions. Like, I don't want my body in this. And I'm like, I understand your point, but if you're being irresponsible and just having kids and stuff, not wearing protection or anything, I mean, you know what? You're doing it to yourself. And if you have a kid, then either you take care of the kid, or take the coward's way out and drop the baby off at a fire station. But either way, if you're having an abortion too, then yeah, you're also a coward, but for that reason. Now, if you have had certain circumstances to where, let's say someone, violated you, to where they made you they got you pregnant and you had no choice, you were forced in a way, then yeah, I would say have an abortion for that reason, because you're someone you don't know. It's someone that, like I said, that traumatized you and violated you. Then yeah, certain circumstances like that, okay. But when it's like really something that was irresponsible, you need to take full control of the baby and do whatever it takes to take care of it. And if you can't, like I said, go to a fire station, drop the baby off, no questions asked, and there you go, problem solved. But you shouldn't have to take a kid's life, So no matter if they're 9 months or if they're 6 months, it's a life is a life. Draco Palm says, I barely have grass in my yard. Grass is a hard job. It's a hard thing to take care of. Grass is like one of the hardest things to grow. And especially if you're in a hot climate. It takes so much water, takes so much care and fertilization and cutting. It's ridiculous. But it looks great and it's nice to have. The only thing I hate is that it brings the grasshoppers and some roaches, because the grasshoppers, they literally tear up my palms. They love the palm trees for whatever reason, so they eat up all the palm trees and they look like crap after. So it's pretty sad. What's up, XX El Cabo XXCD SKSX? Ready to see these two moons? What your thoughts? The only time I've ever seen two moons was in Star Wars, or maybe that was two suns. Either way, I've never seen two moons. Isaac Taco, yo, what's good, man? How's it going? I don't know if you remember, but I was a dude that has like Smash for Alex or something. Oh yeah. From Discord. What's good, Alex? What's good, Isaac Taco? Welcome to the live stream. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Um, Hope you enjoy the content and stuff. I swear we're getting a semi coming through here. That's ridiculous. Anyway, Draco Palm says, I think I'm going to get a Sable Miner soon. Sable Miners are good if you want a palm tree that doesn't require much maintenance or care. And, you know, it's one of those kind of palms. It's a very slow growing palm. That palm I've already had for almost 2 years. And it's barely pushed any growth. I mean, it has, but it's had maybe what? This is the most it's had, and it has like about 8 fronds on it. Usually it only has like 5. So this year it's done a lot better, but hopefully next year it'll do better, and hopefully next year it'll even get bigger. It doesn't even have a trunk, really. It just has a bunch of things coming out. So it doesn't even look like it has a trunk. Isaac Taco says, I'm going to disable a miner. Huh. You're going to put him in a hospital? But, yeah, if you guys have any weekend plans, feel free to share. It's a nice evening. It was, like I said, it was 94 today, so it was another hot day. This week was good. It was a busy week, but it was a good week. So, at least it's the weekend and it's time to enjoy. I repotted it once. I've only had to repot it once, in fact. I repotted it earlier this year. I think like in May or June, somewhere around there, I repotted it. But in the 2 years that I've had it, I've only had to repot it once. All these other palm trees, I've already had to repot like, I usually have to repot them like twice a year because they grow that quick. This one too, this Canary Island Day Palm, I've had to literally, I've had to repot it probably three times already in the 2 years I've had it. I've been trying to like limit my repottings on that one a lot because, like I said, Canary Island Day Palms, they grow so quick and the roots grow so much. I mean, they just grow so quickly, so they're like monsters, man. They just take over and they grow fierce. So I really try to limit the growth, but I figured, okay, well, I don't have any room for it in my house right now, so it has to go in my garage, and I had nowhere to put it because when I bought the coconut palm, I had to take the Canary Island Day Palm out, so the Canary Island will have to go in my garage this year, along with the Blue Mexican Fan Palm, possibly some of the other Washingtonia palms, and the Sable, possibly. The Washingtonia palms, the California palms will probably be the last ones I take in. The first ones I'll take in will be the Canary and possibly the Blue Mexican Fan Palm, and the Saguaros. I got some Saguaros too from Arizona. The Southern Crusader says, how am I doing, Beanster? Not bad. What's going on, Southern Crusader? Nice to see you back in the stream. Welcome, welcome. What's the quote of the day? Let's see. Let me think of a good quote. Be mindful. Be happy. Live life as much as you can while you're young. Enjoy life. Enjoy your youth. Those are all good quotes of my day. And I like to think of those quotes every day. I like to think, live life as much as you can while you're young. Live your youth as much as you can. Look as young as you can, because that's what matters, to me at least. And growing up sucks and getting old sucks, so it's good to just stay young and be a teenager, be a young adult, you know. That's probably the best time of people's lives, even in their childhood too. Draco Palm says, windmill palms do not like Texas weather. Yeah, I really don't see a lot of windmill palms out there. They're more like in Arizona and stuff, and even then I really don't see a lot of windmill palms. They're cold hardy, they're very cold hardy, but And like mine actually does great. It's seen snow so many times. It's had snow in it for so many times, and it's done just fine. It's done great. Isaac Taco says, "Be mindful, be happy, be Groot." That's a good one. You definitely have to. Just to be positive, have a different outlook, be yourself. Don't be someone that someone wants you to be. Just be yourself. Do what makes you happy, because use your 24 hours wisely. Everybody's given 24 hours every day, and you have it's up to everybody to use their 24 hours a certain way. If you want to use your 24 hours selling drugs and staying home and getting high all day and stuff, that's not really a productive way to use your 24 hours. If you want to go do good for your community, you want to work, you want to go to school, you want to just live happily and enjoy life and whatever, then and help people and help others, then yeah, I guess then you would be using your 24 hours very well. You know, Dracopalm says hottest it got this year in San Antonio, Texas was 112. That is hot. Hottest we got this year, I think, was like 105. I think it was like 105 or so, 104, 105, somewhere around there. It was hot. It was another hot day. And when it's 105, usually like on the ground or around the walls, it's even hotter. So probably got to about 110 this year. I mean, it was around the whole surface areas of walls and everything where the walls radiate the heat, about 110. It was hot. It was another hot day today too. Like I said, 94 degrees. We're already coming up on October in a few days. Literally, this is the last stream of the September for being Friday. But right in this area, this corner, it usually gets above 110 degrees just in the summer. But yeah, as you can see here, looking great. Good sized Canary Island date palm. Maybe I'll do a video on it of all the pictures I've taken over the years to show you how much these have grown. The Mediterranean I've only had for a couple years. But that one's done good. But I just can't stress, look how beautiful these look at night. They just look so gorgeous. Have a really good look to them, a luxury look to them, fancy look to them. And let me show you the saguaros here. These are the saguaros I got from Arizona, cactus. Looking amazing too, as you can see. These things have grown a lot in the 2 years that I've had them. This one has a lot of pink on it, so it's starting to get bigger. But nevertheless, looking really good. Good sized saguaro cactus right there. And there's a little palm tree here too. So when I dug this one right here, this one had a lot out of the ground. This was probably the size it was when I dug it out. And to see it now, 3 years later, it's, even if it doesn't look good, it's pretty amazing. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the seedlings, let me know. Willing to sell them. I want to get rid of them, or most of them, by the winter. Let's go take a look at some other palm trees. Excuse me. Okay. So this one I have a big spotlight on it, but this one I bought here in town. Bought it this year. I planted it back in March, I would say. And this is how it's looking. Really good. Big size fronds. And it's almost like the size of the one in the back, but it just pushed out this one. Yeah, it's not starting to get as much sun as it was before. Now that the season changed, most like the sun is moved. Doesn't seem to get a whole lot of light in the morning and during the day. You get a little bit around noontime, but other than that, the sun will whip around and it pretty much stays in shade all day. So it doesn't get a lot of sunlight, but looking good. big fronds. Good sized trunk right there. Nice California fan palm right there. Has a really good spotlight too. It's hardwired into the ground, so then I would have it on a timer. Um, that's what it looks like at night. It's not a pure white, but it does multi different colors, so I could change the color of it. But it really shines up the palm good, lights up the whole yard. We'll take a look at one more seedling that I started, that I planted. Let's see. So the Southern Crusader says, did you know that you can extract water from the leaves if you put a plastic bag over them? I didn't know that. Even then, I don't know why I would want to extract water from them. Let's see. Isaac Taco says, well, it was nice catching up on Beanster. I'm going to head out. Enjoy your nice meeting you again. Good to meet you too. Have a good one. Take care. Have a good night. Draco Palm says, a 50-foot Mexican fan palm at a church here in San Antonio fell in half, but before it fell, it looked healthy. That's unfortunate because maybe it didn't get watered enough, but there it is. There's a little seedling right there that I planted, and it seems to be doing good. Look at these little fronds on here. I even have the spotlight on it, but there you go. Good sized little trunk, good sized fronds, little baby fronds on it, but real happy, real green. And it's doing good. It's a little chunky one, and I have a spotlight on it, so it looks good. So yeah, that one it was just a little tiny seedling with like a couple blades of grass on it, a couple blade leaves. They weren't even palmate fronds, so yeah, that one grew good. I think it'll be really strong for winter. It survived a winter, and I think it being planted in a warm, hot area with a lot of sun is what helped it get through the winter no problem. But yeah, like I said, another hot day. Another quick look at it. Yeah, looking good. But if you guys want to check out more palm tree videos or want to check out my past palm videos or palm vlogs or vacation vlogs, feel free to go check those out as well. Because I usually do some palm vlogging when I'm out of town. But anyway, yeah, I hope everyone's had a great Friday. Still kind of warm out. Let's see, Leonardo Francisco Souza says, hello brother, how are you? I'm new here. Welcome to the live stream. So if you're new to this channel, this channel is basically based on multi-purpose content. It's multi-variety. So whether it be about palm trees, whether it be about food reviews, snack reviews, soda news, video gaming, vlogging, unboxing videos, it's all there. It's a randomized channel. So there's a wide variety of videos on this channel already, and I just look forward to, we're almost there. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So that's a big achievement. But I greatly appreciate the support. And like I said, if you like the videos, go check out or if you're new here, go check out the videos that I upload. And if you're interested in them, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share them with your friends, share them with your family if you think they might like them. And follow me on Facebook and X as well. All that information is at the intro of my videos, or it's on the main description of this channel. So if you're interested, feel free to check it out. But yeah, let's see. Leonardo Francisco Souza says, so you like Zelda more? Honestly, I've never played Zelda. I've seen Zelda, I've seen the videos, I've seen how the game looks, but I've never played it. And I'm more of a Mario guy. I'm more of a if we're talking in terms of Nintendo, I'm definitely more of a of a Mario gamer. And if we're going into, I'd even choose Sega, like Sonic. I would choose Sonic over Zelda any day. I really don't care for. I just never played it. It doesn't really appeal to me. I hear Zelda's a really good game, but it just doesn't appeal to me. Um, what else? I love Call of Duty, of course. I have every Call of Duty for Xbox. It's a great game. Love Call of Duty. Got to get the Black Ops 6. Uh, GTA. Love GTA. Even though it's worn out, but it's a good game. What else? Forza games like Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon, all good games. Uh, then you have a few other good games like from the original Xbox, like the classic sports games like Madden, NFL Live, just all the classic games. NBA Ballers. There's a lot of good games. Of course, Minecraft too. Minecraft's good. It only gets better. Leonardo says, so can you talk about the cartoon series that you like to watch? Um, so lately, I've been getting back into regular show. So I remember when, I mean, in terms of cartoons, if we're talking classic cartoons, like old cartoons, oh man, I love them all. I love all the classic cartoons like Bugs Bunny, uh, all the old shows that are related to Bugs Bunny, of course, Wiley the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Then you have Sylvester, classic Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse cartoons and Goofy. Those are the best. Um, those are all good classic cartoons. I love them all. There's so many more that I'm just not even thinking of, but they're all good. Now, if we're talking in terms of modern cartoons that I grew up with, SpongeBob, of course, my favorite. Classic SpongeBob. We're not talking new SpongeBob. We're talking maybe up until the seventh season SpongeBob. That's when it started to go downhill. And if you've seen the spin-off of the Patrick Star Show, oh my God, it is horrible. New modern SpongeBob is horrible. I don't recommend watching it. If you're a kid, if you're a mom or a dad, I definitely thought someone was gonna get in an accident right there. Anyway, if you're a person that has kids, do not show them any new episodes of the new SpongeBob. Oh my God, show them classic SpongeBob. Show them start them with the first seasons, and then work your way up until the seventh season, because those are the best episodes of SpongeBob. They're all good. Now, Fairly Odd Parents. I love Fairly Odd Parents. I love some of the Jimmy Neutrons. Of course, like Ed, and Eddie, classic cartoons right there. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's a good show. And then you start getting into the modern shows, like the original Teen Titans were good. But then let's say you go start getting into the modern cartoons like Regular Show, Adventure Time, Amazing World of Gumball. I liked Regular Show. I liked Amazing World of Gumball. I've been watching Regular Show again. I'm on starting the 5th season, in fact. Love Regular Show. And up into Adventure Time. I never really watched Adventure Time. I really didn't care for it. Amazing World of Gumball. I thought it was a great show. I loved it. And now you really don't see any good cartoons anymore. All the cartoons now are just horrible. They're just not really good. And I don't recommend watching them just because they're horrible. I just stick with the old ones that I grew up with, and that's it. You know, Braden Tameo, I hope I pronounced that right, says, can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Braden Tameo. Go check his channel out, or if he has a channel, go check it out. But Leonardo Francisco says, is it okay if I order a series from you? Not sure what you mean by ordering a series from me. I mean, like, were you wanting to buy some palm trees or what? Because I don't have, or if you're talking about cartoons, I don't have any cartoons to sell. I don't have any season boxes to sell. So, not sure what you mean by that. Um, I swear, man. Like I 5 times already in this stream, we've already had these noisy cars. Um, Braden Tomato says, I love the vids and I greatly appreciate the support. And if you like the vids, I'm happy to hear it. And I like to hear any feedback from my viewers because it kind of tells me, as the video creator, tells me what my viewers like and what they want to see. So if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to see in the channel, feel free to comment below. Draco Palm says, do I play Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1? Both. I've played them both multiple times. I started playing Black Ops 1 again. The first mission is amazing on Black Ops 1, where you're at that bar, drinking and smoking right there. That's one of the best missions. Of course, then when you guys are going, I think it's called Victor Charlie. I love that mission too, because these guys are just sleeping in their hammocks, and you go kill them in their sleep by slitting their throats. I thought that was one of the coolest missions too. But Black Ops 1 is one of the best Black Ops right there. Not a lot of people have played it, but Black Ops Cold War, I love that game. A lot of good missions on it. I loved Black Ops Cold War, and I really hope Black Ops 6 kind of is like Black Ops Cold War. Black Ops 3 was really good too. Black Ops 3 even today holds up really well, considering it's a 10-year-old game. I really like Black Ops 3. It's a very difficult campaign, and it's a very difficult, complex game in general, and it's very weird and hard to follow, but it's a great game. Leonardo says the show is called RWBY. May find it a bit strange at first, but after 3 volumes, I promise you won't regret it. RWBY, I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of it. Who else do we have? Let's see. In terms of animation, of course, animation's good. I never really got into anime, but the thing about anime shows is that they're more like genuine. They're more true. They're more serious. They're not like, they have a humor, but it's more of a dark sense of humor than a funny sense of humor, like a regular standard comedical sense of humor. So and the animation in the anime cartoons are a lot more, they're more detailed and more realistic. Let's see. Draco Palm says, do you know Snoopy Palms? I don't think I've heard of him. Is he a YouTuber? I haven't heard of Snoopy Palms. Yeah, Cold War is definitely underrated. Not everyone I ask says, oh, I've never played it. Or they've never played it. I'm like, you gotta buy it. You gotta play it. It's a great game. You wouldn't be sorry with it. It kind of goes back to the old Call of Duty Black Ops. They brought back Woods, they brought back Mason, classic characters, and I think they brought them back in this Black Ops 6. So I'm really excited to see that. They should make a Vietnam War Call of Duty. That's what they've been that's what they should be making. Because they made World War II, they should make the Vietnam War. That would be a really good game, I think. Even make World War I and the Civil War. Make all those games. Let's see. And then they could even do a Ukraine war. That would be cool. We're getting a lot of crazies tonight. But yeah, if they did like a Civil War, World War I, Vietnam War, they do the Civil War, that'd be cool. Boyfriend Player says, if a mosquito entered in your nose, what would you do? I would try and get it out as quick as possible. Now, if it was a mosquito that went up in my nose during my sleep, well, at least I didn't know about it, and I don't want to know about it. So, there was this one movie where a fly enters someone's nose. I want to say it was that movie Shorts. If you've ever seen that movie Shorts, everyone forgets about the movie Shorts. It's about this kid. He pulls out a booger out of his nose, and he lives in this house that's like a big germaphobe, and like his parents like big germaphobes, and this booger just like is out now in the open, and it just gets big. Like it goes in this machine, it gets like way bigger to where it's like this big monster, and and it has like this colored stone, this multicolored stone that does things. It has powers, and they have to kind of defeat the monster or something. It's kind of a cool movie. I haven't seen it in years, but it's a good movie. Um, Smoke and blunt after serving two at once. Wait, smoke a blunt after serving two at once. Unfortunately, I don't smoke, so I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you should smoke, you should vape." I'm like, never have, never will. My lungs are clean, pristine. Let's see. Draco Palm says he's a YouTuber, but me and Bucky don't like him because Snoopy is racist and says a lot of bad stuff and make fun of Bucky's dad. Oh, that's rough. Is there proof? Is there comments about that? Because that's rough. That's especially for a kid, man. Like you gotta you gotta cut Bucky some problem. Like cut him some slack. I mean, he's a kid. He's just a kid, and I've seen him before. I've given him some palms. I even if he didn't meet up with me, or if he didn't pay me for him, wasn't there to pay me for him or whatever, I've been like, you know what, I'm not going to worry about the money because this is a kid, and I don't want to take advantage of a kid. I don't want to take advantage of him. I don't mind, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I went all the way to the other side of town to give him some palm trees, and I was looking for $20, but I was like, at least that would basically be in gas just to go over there. But I was like, you know what? He's a kid. I can't do that to him. So I was like, but yeah, poor Bucky, man. I didn't know about his dad passing away, but I lost my mom too. So we're in the same boat, you know. Um, I lost my mom at 14, so she's been gone a long time. She died at 46, so she was young. She suffered most of her life too with rare disease, Wegener's disease. It was like a cancer basically, but she died young. And like I said, my life has forever changed without her. I went to see her the other day too to go see her gravesite the other day, but spent some time there. But I made a video on it, but I don't know if I'll upload it or not. It kind of got hard later on towards the end of the video for me. But Silent Loud says, "You remember bedtime stories? A bee stung my tongue." I don't remember hearing that one. Draco Palm says, "I have proof on my Instagram." That's cool. I'll have to follow you on Instagram. That's real sad though. It's like, I'll go check out Snoopy Palms just to check it out, because pretty sad. I mean, you gotta give people some credit. I mean, even if they're single parent families, it's like you gotta be careful with what you say, especially towards kids. It's like, Bucky, I think, is like what, maybe 10 years old. I think he's only like 10 years old, maybe 11. And like I said, that's young. I mean, that's a really young kid. And, he does a lot, and I think he's always at his grandma's. He supports his family. Like, he takes care of his family. And that's kind of how I was too. Like, I kind of had to take care of my mom too. So at a young age. So, like I said, I'm still young, but, I'm not that young. I'm not 10. But yeah, she has suffered a lot through her life. Most of my mom's life was miserable. She was always sick. Every few weeks she'd get sick. She never slept at night. She went through cancer, like a disease like cancer. She had a bad knee operation done. Then she had the cancer thing, and then she had a brain tumor the size of a golf ball. she had to relearn how to write, learn how to speak, relearn how to talk, walk, and everything. So, and she had to go to physical therapy for so long. But yeah, she lost hearing permanently on her right ear for the rest of her life. And then one day she just passed away. So, like I said, she's, it was just one of those things. But I don't know how. We never got an autopsy done, but I don't know. I have no idea how she passed. I can only figure out what she might have passed from. But Lucky said he's like 15. Nah, there's no way he could be 15, unless that's what he said. But he was like a couple years ago. He was like 10, so he was young. I mean, you could just tell, by his voice and everything. You could tell he's a young kid. So um, I don't know how old he is. I'd like to say around 10, but because I think in his channel, like on his YouTube channel, he says I'm 10, or on Instagram he says I'm 10 and I grow palm trees or something. So, but I thought it was cool though, because he gave me a painting too. He gave me he does artwork. He paints palm trees and stuff, and I thought, wow, this kid does a really good job in painting. Like he gave me one of these paintings when I sold him some palm trees the first time, and he gave me this painting, and I was like, oh wow, this is so cool, because he came out with his grandma, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. I still have his painting that he gave me, and I thought he did really good. He gave it to me in 2023. He even dated it and signed it, but I thought, man, like the way he does the leaves on the fronds and the way he does the sunsets, I'm like, man, this kid is an artist. And the fact that, like I said, he's so young, but yet knows how to grow palm trees, I'm like, wow, this kid is intelligent. This kid's smart. Like, it's really impressive to see. Like, he's cool. He's a really cool kid. I've only met him like twice, but he wanted to buy some palm trees a few months ago, but he didn't have the money for them. And I would have given him some, but I just don't have money myself either, and I need to, the little bit that I do sell them for, I'm only going to be probably breaking even of what I paid for them, because you figure the cost of the cups, the cost of the dirt, the cost of the water, and the time to grow them and all that, it all adds up. So all in all that I invested is probably $20, about $15, $20, we'll say, and all the time to do it. So, I figure selling them $10 a pop, and then if you buy more, I'll give you a deal on them. Like maybe I'd even do 2 for 20, 3 for 25, 4 for 30, and then and so on. The price would increase by $5, but like I said, it's a lot of labor. It's a lot of work. I mean, it's not easy, separating 50, 60 palm trees at once. And I still have more to separate. So it's a rough job, but it's fun, but very difficult and time consuming and space consuming. But he said, Draco Pump says, yeah, he's good at painting. He always shows me them. Are you a local? Well, are you in San Antonio, or like does he follow you or send you a lot of pictures? Because I really don't hear from him much. The only time I ever hear from him is when I upload a palm vlog, like a palm video, a full yard update. That's when I'll hear from him. Other than that, I really don't hear from him much lately. But yeah, like I said, he does a lot of great painting. He does a lot of great videos, and poor guy. I mean, yeah, the video quality isn't the greatest, but I mean, hey, we all start from somewhere, and even me, like my video qualities aren't that great, but eventually I would like to be able to improve them when I can afford to. And like I said, I'm trying to save up money so I can get better equipment, better stuff, but everything just keeps there's always money, always something that needs to get paid for, or something that I need to buy, and it's like I land up not being able to do it. So I was gonna do a video on the Beats speaker that I got, the Beats Pill speaker. I was gonna upload that, but I deleted the video. I didn't think it came out the greatest, so I figured I'll maybe make another video and check it out again. I'll do a review on it, along with the Galaxy Note 8 that I got, that I was gonna make another video on. But yeah, so 2 new videos. Those are the next two videos I think I'm gonna do. I still have some Grand Theft Auto videos that I gotta upload with Boogie. So, and if you haven't checked out Boogie's channel, feel free to go do that. Boogie with 5 O's and an underscore at the end. He does a lot of video game videos as well. Um, but yeah, again, I think Bucky is a really cool kid. His name is Gabe, so we'll call him Gabe. He's a really cool kid when I met him. So he has a lot of palm trees too. He's always on Instagram posting videos, and I guess he loves Bob Marley or something, because like every video it's always Bob Marley. So I think that's cool because he's like in a newer he's a kid from a newer generation, but is playing the old music. So I'm like, that's cool that there's some kids out there that like the old music. So, me personally, I love like hip hop, R&B. I love classic rap. I love like heavy metal, soft rock, hard rock. I love it all. Any bands from the 80s and some 90s, some from the late 70s, and then classic like throwbacks like from 2000s. I love 2000s music. I love it all. From Young Jock, from Tupac, from Akon, to E40, David Banner, Lil Wayne, Lil Jon, Usher, Chris Brown, all those singers, Nicki Minaj, Drake, of course, can't forget about Drake, T-Pain, you gotta love T-Pain. I love them all. I love all those songs. They never get old. I can listen to them for years to come, my whole life. They're just so good, and they don't make good songs like that anymore. It's sad. If you listen to these new music, I'm like, this new music sucks. The new music today is horrible. Like you have all these new people like SZA, and they make all these stupid songs like Water, and then they play like these other stupid songs like Agora Hills, and like songs that are just so dumb. I can't stand them. Like, let's see if I could find some music on here. Let's see if there's any people playing music right now, so I can kind of get an idea of some songs. Let's see. What the heck happened here? Trying to go on my other phone, see if I can find music just for a perfect example of music that I hate. This song, I can't stand it. I hate that song. Devil is a Lie by Tommy Richmond. Like, they're getting all these young white people that are making this music, and I'm like, how is this music good? How is it music that you can continue to play every single day, all day, every day? It's annoying. I can't stand it. Even mid 20 teens had a lot of good music, like Kid Ink, Fetty, Kevin Gates, Kendrick Lamar, a lot of good singers mid 2010s, like 2015, 2016, 2017, up until about 2018. Pretty good music. There's one or two songs now that they'll make that are half decent, but majority of the song, and then they like to remake these old songs. Like there's a Freak a Leak song. Everybody knows Freak a Leak by P.D. Pablo. Great song, love it. But they remade the song and remastered it into another song, which is even worse. So I'm just saying, new music today sucks. I can't stand it. Let's see. I think Draco Pump says, I think Bucky is a couple years older than me. I think he's 14 because he took a picture of his classroom, and some people in his class look to be kind of old. Interesting. Well, maybe he is, but I thought he was pretty young. Maybe, but it goes to show how time has flown by. So maybe he has gotten older. Because even then, I didn't even know you were younger than Bucky. Then I didn't know you were younger than him. Um, so what? You must be like 12 or 13, maybe. But I can't even get the other stations to load. I'm trying. Let's see. New songs of 2024. Let's see. Um, just so. Well, I should say 2023. Well, 2024. New songs of 2024. Dang, 12. So, yeah, then I guess, yeah, maybe Bucky is older. Because I think when I met him, he was like maybe 10 or 12. But, yeah, he's gotten, then I guess just goes to show how time has flown by. Um, let's see. Uh, Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Song sucks. Um, Billie Eilish, guest featuring Billie Eilish. Not really. I don't really care for that one. Uh, let's see. We Can't Be Friends by Ariana Grande. Really don't care for that song either. Um, I Don't Want to Wait by David Guetta. I don't think I've heard that one. Illusion. I really don't care for that song by Dua Lipa. Pink Skies. Don't care for that one by Zach Bryan. Don't care for Billie Eilish. Lunch. Uh, so yeah, all these songs suck, in my opinion. All right, take care, Jericho Palms. Have a good night. Thanks for joining the live stream, and we'll be live next Friday. And take care. Have a great weekend. Let's see, biggest hits. Maybe Taylor Swift. There's a lot of Taylor Swift songs that are out there. I really don't care for Taylor Swift much. Old Taylor, maybe, but not new Taylor. 2023 tops. Let's see, Flowers by Miley Cyrus. Really don't. I mean, the song was okay, but they've worn it out. I really don't care for it much now. Um, Princess Diana. I don't think I hate that. Oh, that song, Everybody. That song, Everybody by Nicki Minaj. One of the worst songs I've ever heard. So annoying, so repetitive. I hate Everybody. That song is so annoying. Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. I'm like, who are all these people? Who are all these singers I've never even heard of? Like, I wish T-Pain, I wish like all these old singers and rappers would come back. If we got those guys, man, music would be a lot better today. Let's see. What else is there? I'm trying to go through this list of songs here. I don't know if you guys know any of these songs here, but none of these I really care for. I mean, there's not a good variety of songs like there used to be. Look, we'll do top songs of 2017. Top songs of 2017. I bet you there's a lot more. Let's see. I don't want. What is this doing? I don't want shopping. I hate the new Google Shopping. Let's see. Top songs of 20. Can't type. 2017. Let's see. See, on here you get a lot better choices. Wild Thoughts. Didn't really care for that song, but let's see. Don't really care of Ed Sheeran. Don't care about Despacito. Passion Fruit. It was just okay. No Promises by Cheat Codes. That was decent. Bounce Back was decent. Let's see. Closer by the Chainsmokers. That was decent. The Weeknd. No, that wasn't a good song. The Weekend by The Hills by The Weekend was good. Um, Hard Times. Let's see. Maybe there was more songs out there in 2016. Hip hop songs of 2016. No. One Dance was a big song of 2016. But when you go back to the 2000, like we'll do 2007. We'll do 2007 here. Number one song in 2007, Irreplaceable by Beyonce. Really good song. Umbrella by Rihanna. The Sweet Escape. Big Girls Don't Cry. All good songs. Summer of 2007. Do You by Neo. Good song. I'm a Flirt by R. Kelly. I mean, that's a good song. No, let's see. Irreplaceable, though. Yeah, that was one of the top songs for 2007. Um, so I'm just saying, like, songs from 2000s were so good. You cannot beat the songs from the 2000s. For sure. 2000s honestly has to be one of the best decades of all time. Going back to 2006. Crazy. No, I've never heard that song. Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake. It's Going Down. Really good song. SOS. Really good song. Me and You by Cassie. Really good song. Look how many good songs I've already named. Moneymaker. London Bridge by Fergie. Promiscuous Girl by Nelly. Miss New Booty. Really good song by Bubba Sparks. Lean With It, Rock With It. One of my favorite songs. See, let's see. Snap Your Fingers, always a good one. Chain Hang Low, good song. Showstopper by Danny DeCane. A lot of people forget about Danny DeCane. This song right here, Showstopper. Listen to it right now. Has amazing bass. It sounds so good. Showstopper is a good one. You and That Booty by E40. That's another good song. Smack That by Akon. Really good song. I Wanna Love You by Akon is also a good song. Oh yeah, and that other song, What You Got. What You Got by Colby O'Donis. That's another good song. Pulling Me Back. Shoulder Lean. Shoulder Lean. Shoulder Lean. Let's see. Sexy Love by Neo. Good song. I Know You See It. That's another really good song. A lot of people forget about that one. I know you see it, see it. I know you see it, see it. Any minute, money, mo. That's a good song. Let's see. Say I. Well, I know of a Say Ah by Trey Songz. That's a good song. Let's see. So look how many songs that I've already named. My Love by Justin Timberlake. See, so I'm just saying, songs from back